scarlet blaze. Heroic bloodlines. Through a new pact with the Leicester Alliance, Edelgard can direct her might at the kingdom, and though it comes at no small price, her forces steadily gain the upper hand. But the kingdom does not stand idly by. Dimitri rallies the Western lords, led by House Dominic, blood of one of the 10 elites, in a last-ditch effort to forestall the Empire.
No, brother. Anything but that. You cannot force the relic onto Annette.
Calm yourself. I've merely bade her wield it, not sent her rushing off into the teeth of the enemy.
It's all right, Father. I know I'm the only one who can do this. Just seeing the crest of Dominic and our hero's relic is going to improve everyone's morale.
It shames me to thrust this task on you, when it should have fallen to that craven son of mine.
Yes, I doubt we can expect Simon to return and wield the relic, considering how quickly he abandoned us.
It seems I raised him poorly, yes. I should have taught him how our house managed to survive this long without starving or freezing.
Don't look so sad, Uncle. I'll gladly carry the burden until Simon returns.
But Annette...
Enough, Father. Stop worrying. After all, this is nothing compared to what the soldiers are going through at the front. So many people are fighting and dying out there. Some of them my good friends. I'm not going to cower in safety while they struggle. Especially when I'm in the best position to help.
Forgive me, Annette.
If you sense any danger at all, child, promise me that you'll run. I couldn't bear to lose you.
I know, Father. So let's just all do the best we can to keep our land safe.
The nearer we get to Byleth territory, the more resistance we're likely to face. The lords surrounding the capital are the most loyal to the crown.
We have Geraint, Enid, Brennius, and Belinus. There is no telling whether these houses will choose subjection or destruction. Regardless, we cannot simply ignore them as we attempt to march on the capital. We must seize control of each of their lands and establish footholds before continuing on.
The Alliance is still doing everything we expected of them. There are no changes on that front. So as long as we continue tightening the vice around the kingdom, we're certain to fulfill your Majesty's goals.
Glad to hear it about the Alliance.
Does this mean the war will be over soon? I feel some actual motivation coming on.
Well, in that case...
Nope, never mind, motivation gone.
That was a close one, Bernadetta. You almost got yourself assigned to the front lines. As for me, you know what to do. Just put me right at the front and let me start wrecking stuff.
We shall see who does more wrecking of stuff, Caspar. I will not be letting you outshine me. Watch as I am bringing glory to Bridget and the Empire on the battlefield.
I wonder if I'll find someone worth marrying before this war is over.
Enough! It's easy to let your guard down when the end is in sight, and we can't fall victim to that. Stay disciplined, and together we will take Fódlan's future in hand.
Don't worry, Edelgard. We're ready to get this done.
That goes doubly so for me. I must ready myself for the final clash that looms in the coming days.
Right then. Let's start by taking care of the enemy in front of us.
I have the most brilliant idea. Naturally, this task falls to me.
Shall we?
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities. Let me know if I may be of further service.
Well, how'd it go? Any result's a good result.
Right.
Right.
You sure?
Ugh!
Hold on. Got a minute? Let's see. Right.
Excuse me. Is that okay?
Right. Huh.
Let me see.
All right, so...
Shall we?
Hello.
Let's see.
Oh.
Let's see.
Hey!
Right.
Greetings. Come to think of it...
What do you think?
Excellent.
Hey!
What?
What?
Hey, got a minute?
Excuse me.
Actually...
Please be listening.
What do you think?
What?
Oh no.
Do you have a moment?
Let's see.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
How was that? Yeah, good.
Still the same reaction, huh?
Sorry, me and singing just don't mix very well. Though, it did make me feel warm inside. Kinda like I was a kid again, with my mom.
Hey, you do get it! That was a lullaby from a long, long time ago. Nowadays, nobody remembers the lyrics, though. Or sings it to their children, for that matter.
A lullaby, huh? I guess that's why it took me back the way it did. But wait, if nobody knows the words, how are you so sure that's even what it is? Just from how it sounds?
Well, there was this scholar who researched it a few years ago and said as much. Couldn't tell you if they were right, though.
Huh. Honestly, I kinda like that it didn't have any words. That way it can hit you straight in the heart without all that lyrics and meaning stuff getting in the way.
I'm glad to hear you giving music a little more thought now.
And I'm glad I've had so many chances to listen to you sing. Your voice touches people, Dorothea. Even if they don't have the knowledge to really appreciate the high-level art of it. I mean, look at me. Bottom of the barrel, and you still practically move me to tears.
Oh, come now, don't talk about yourself like that.
It doesn't really bother me. And I'm not wrong, am I? No birth parents, no real background to speak of. The whole wandering merc gig. It is what it is.
That's quite the positive attitude. I'll have to try a little bit of that myself sometime. In the meantime, I've once again been able to rethink my singing thanks to you. I lost much of my emotion about the craft during my time as a diva, but I can feel it coming back now.
You really are incredible, you know that?
How do you mean?
I don't know, there's just something beautiful about the way you speak. It's like your thoughts just come out of your mouth fully formed, almost perfect, then find their way straight into people's hearts. Probably has something to do with all the training you did to become a diva, and all the training you've continued doing since. Meanwhile, here I am struggling to even make proper sentences when I try to talk about your singing.
Thank you for the kind words. It makes me feel a lot better hearing you say those things about me. But for the record, I don't think you're bad with words at all. Even your little speech now is the definition of smooth. If I didn't know any better, I'd think you were trying to flirt with me. Huh? Looks like Byrne's talking to someone. You seem to be in a good mood, Byrne. Dorothea! You scared me! Sorry about that. It just looked like you were enjoying your conversation. That was a man you were talking to, right? He walked away before I could see who it was. Yeah, but it's not like that. Oh no? It sure looked like you were getting along well. Who was he, Is spring finally springing in the heart of my dear Byrne? No, it's not like that! Do you remember the commoner friend I had once? You mean the one who vanished from your estate half dead? Yep. Well, it turns out he's actually alive, and in our army. That's great, Byrne. A childhood friend, thought past, reunites with his treasured companion amidst the fires of war. A noble daughter and a common lad. A love that knows no social boundaries. This is the perfect plot for an opera. Yeah, that sounds impressive. Wait, no, it's not love! Yes, but if they made it into an opera, that's how it would be portrayed. For example, there's a series of operas known as the Empire of Love, and their latest could be the Bernadetta Saga. Absolutely not. If that happens, I'll lock myself in my room and melt down the key. Then I'll have to keep it secret. A shame, though. It's such a lovely story to waste. It's not a waste! I'm taking it to my grave. I'm sure you are. Still, I'm glad your friend is all right. Perhaps your father wasn't as cruel to him as wagging tongues would have us believe. Actually, he says my father was protecting me. I guess someone was trying to kill me, so he had no choice but to kick out my friend. But if that's the case, doesn't it mean you can patch things up with your father? No. My problems with him go way beyond this one incident. I mean, yeah, it seems like there was a bit of a misunderstanding around this one thing. But even if he was protecting me, it wasn't for love. It's more like how a smith protects a valuable tool. That sounds very much like my father. It does? Yes. He tossed my mother aside like some worn-out tool because their child, me, didn't have a crest. That's why your situation feels so personal. I really want you to overcome your struggles with everything that happened with your father and find a way to be happy. But I'm already happy. Really, I am. And it's all because I have friends like you, Dorothea. Then I can be happy too. Because I have friends like you, Byrne. Let's earn our keep.
I will crush every... Right then. Let us go to war. I go forth.
I'll do my best. I'll back them up.
Right then. Let us go to work. Shall we join hands in battle?
I'll do my best. We'll win if we work together.
Here I go.
The last gasp of morale from the throats of our foes.
United, we are unbeatable.
Wait, that's it? Don't mind if I do.
Take this!
Let's move.
Resistance is futile.
Watch this! Not a problem.
This stronghold will fall!
Attack! Give them no quarter!
I won't lose!
Wounds over here. I have to fall back.
Success was to be expected.
I won't lose!
I got this!
Let us go. To kill is to grow stronger.
If I may.
Any final words?
Be gone!
Now!
Do it, Hubert!
I am yours to command.
Watch this!
The Edelgard's path to conquest continues.
Somebody help me!
Not a problem. I mean...
No, not yet!
Take a breather. Here I go. No mistakes.
This isn't looking so good. I have your back!
I'm dragging the others down.
I won't ever forget your kindness.
I'm unstoppable. Here I go. No.
Great. Let's keep it up.
I'm bringing it down. I'll take over. Not a problem. With me, Hubert.
For the Empire!
All who oppose us will fall! Get out of my way! For the fate of Fodlan. The stronghold's
If I
ours!
may, I feel no mercy.
Victory is mine! Watch this!
Move out!
My turn. Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against.
Such resistance was a wasted effort.
Could have gone better.
I'll have my fill of bloodshed!
Leave this to me!
Shall we begin our attack?
Bring it down!
Stand your ground! Onward and upward!
Hubert, have you learned anything about my father's whereabouts?
Nothing. We've not the faintest idea what he is up to. If we are lucky, he will be naught but a corpse by the wayside. I know that sounds cruel, but frankly, his death would do us a great service.
You remain as blunt as the blacksmith's anvil. Still, I cannot deny the truth of what you say. I still think it for the best if he is taken into custody and given a fair trial under Imperial law. And yet, at times, a different thought manages to creep in around the edges of my mind. There is a part of me, a very small part, granted, that hopes he has found a quiet life for himself somewhere out of the way.
The man can strive for a bucolic life all he wants, but he will never have it. Adrastia looks to be at peace, but beneath the surface, many disagree with the Emperor's ways. Make no mistake. These dissidents will seek out your father and prop him up as their leader.
Yes, I suppose he will never stop being the former Prime Minister and a symbol of the old regime. But to frame it as you do...
I am right, and you know it. Make your peace with it. Once a man strays from the path, there is no guiding him back.
I disagree. I believe we all deserve a second chance. In any case, if you find out anything about my father, be sure to inform me.
I almost wish they did prop the man up. Because perhaps then... But no. Either way, it seems I will have to start taking more serious precautions. I only hope he can settle things with his father in one manner or the other. Just as I did.
it's you. What are you doing?
Hey, Ash. Not much, just perusing this tactics book. Have you read it before?
I sure have. It was popular in Leicester a few years back, if I remember right. I picked it up myself back at the monastery, but it was so dense it took me ages to finish.
It's a pretty tough one, I'll give you that. But there's some great stuff in here too, if you can get past the writing.
Hold on. You were born in a remote mountain village in Ordelia territory, right?
Yeah. What's your point?
I guess I'm just impressed you can handle such an obtuse book, given your upbringing. I mean, nobles and the children of rich families are taught to read by default, but most commoners never get the opportunity. Honestly, I've been wondering who taught you ever since our time at the academy. I hope I didn't offend you. I'm just curious.
Nah, it's fine. I learned from my mom. Adoptive mom, that is. Looking back on it now, it is kind of weird that someone as smart as her was off living in the middle of nowhere like that.
I'm sure she must have had a reason for being there.
Hard to say. She never liked talking about her past, so I don't know much beyond what I saw for myself.
At the very least, it's obvious she was well educated. That's clear just from looking at you. Not only can you read and write, but you know arithmetic and how to navigate with a map, too. In that sense, you're not so different from the average noble or knight raised in the lap of luxury.
Really? I don't think it's that big a deal, personally.
Oh, but it is. Not many commoners are literate and educated like you are. They don't need any of that stuff to make a living, so it's not really viewed as a necessary skill. You know, I didn't know how to read myself until I met Lenato.
Huh. Now that you mention it, I never really saw the other mercs in my company with a book in their hands. Except for the captain, of course. Makes me wonder where my mom learned all that. But it's not like I can ask her now. She's gone.
Oh.
Hubert, what do you make of the Ashen Demon?
Aside from having proven to be both impossibly powerful and a constant thorn in our side, though we paid dearly for it, the nuisance's father died by our hand. I imagine the brat is unlikely to be tickled about that.
Indeed. If only we'd won the demon over to our side when we had the chance.
Why do you bring this up, Your Majesty? Is there something on your mind?
I'm not entirely sure myself. My apologies, Hubert. Pay me no mind. Like as not, I am overthinking the situation.
Surely you realize that telling me to pay this no mind only gives me greater cause for concern?
I didn't mean to worry you. I'm simply having trouble putting this feeling into words. I just felt... I don't know. As if something was drawing me to the Ashen Demon. I wonder, could it be the influence of my crest?
Your crest? Now I am truly becoming concerned.
Forget it. Whatever it means, we'll never know. We'll meet the demon in battle, and let this mystery die there.
As you wish, Your Majesty. So long as you realize I will be taking the liberty to investigate this most thoroughly.
I thought you might say as much. Do as you must. Honestly, Hubert, you never change, do you? When I emerged from beneath the palace all those years ago, you acted as though nothing had happened. Do not worry, you said. I took the liberty to investigate while you were indisposed.
For the record, my blood was boiling. However, as there were others present, I kept still my tongue. I could not risk showing my anger, lest they find a way to turn it against you. My role to play is the cold, crafty, unreadable servant. I am happy with the casting. So let us leave it at that.
I'm certain you are. But just once I'd like to see our roles reversed.
Your Majesty, you cannot possibly be serious.
Not in the slightest. I'm well aware I am not cut out for the kind of work you do.
Nonsense. There is nothing beyond your capability. That said, I prefer you best when you are the one in charge. Command me as you see fit. No matter how daunting or impossible the task may be, I will come through every time without fail.
Thank you, Hubert. It's good to know that I can always rely on you.
Bernadetta? What are you doing here? Uh-oh, looks like I'm interrupting. I'll be going.
Leonhard! Listen to me! Remember the two people we saw out on a date here? Well, the guy died.
Sadly, that sort of thing does happen. Another tragic love story for the books, I suppose.
I really believed they'd live happily ever after, and I can't take an ending like this. It's so awful.
Perhaps so, but this is the result of the Empire choosing war.
But I thought the power of their love for each other would see them through, safe and sound.
You expect too much from love. Yes, there are instances where emotion allows the body to go beyond the bounds of what should be possible, but the effects are quite minor. It's certainly not going to bring the dead back to life.
I know that, Leonhard. I just think it's sad. I mean, don't you think it's sad?
If pushed, yes, I would consider that to be sad.
What is wrong with you?
I didn't even know the man's name. Also, plenty of our enemies die, so why are we only sad for allies?
Because they're, you know, our allies?
I wouldn't want you to die, of course. That would make me quite sad.
And I don't want to see you die either, Leonhard. I'd cry even more if you died. Just the thought of it makes me...
Oh dear. Please don't cry over things that haven't happened yet.
Oh no! That's what I'm doing! I'm so sorry, Leonhard.
It's fine. But to that point, let's just make sure you and I both survive this war together. If we can do that, what you said will have come true and I'll happily apologize.
Apologize? For what?
For disputing the idea that two people's feelings for each other can help them overcome the risk of death. After all, the two of us surviving the war would refute any arguments I've made to the contrary.
Oh, I get it! So you and me and the power of our feelings for each other could... wait, are what now?
All of this earnest conversation has me exhausted. Time for some sleep.
Again? Oh, don't you dare fall asleep on me now! If you do that, I'm leaving you here!
What a rest. What's going on there?
Is this really happening? Oh, my prayers have been answered.
When I was about to die, your face floated into my mind, and then a miracle happened.
It seems reports of his death in battle were greatly exaggerated. I'll have to let Bernadetta know. Although given her sensibility, she's as likely to think he's a ghost as she is to be happy about it.
Yuri's still not back yet? It's been 5 days. What's this? A letter? Not like him to leave his stuff lying around. I wonder if it says anything about where he went. Well, it's just sitting there. Can't hurt to take a peek, right? Are you well? Eating enough? I worry about you all the time. Thank you for sending money always. I want to see you soon. Huh. Is this letter for Yuri? It's got a different name on it.
Having fun?
Yuri! Wow, you really snuck up on me. When did you get back?
Just now. More importantly, why are you snooping through things that don't belong to you? Choose your next words carefully, if you don't want them to be your last.
I'm sorry. It was just sitting out in the open, so I thought it'd be okay if I read it. I was worried you weren't coming back.
Never mind. I can't imagine you'd have a reason to pry into my affairs. I suppose this is what I get for taking off without telling anyone. And for being so careless.
Yeah, I thought you'd be the last person to leave something like this behind. You must have left in a hurry.
You could say that.
I see. Well, it must have been important. But I know it's none of my business.
I appreciate your concern, but I don't mind. The letter is from my mother. She's always been prone to illness, but lately her condition has grown worse. I try to visit whenever she asks to see me. Obviously, there are times when I can't go, but I have to take all the time I can get, right? I never know which visit will be my final chance to see her.
I understand. Once someone's gone, they're gone. But wait, the name on that letter, is that your real name? So Yuri's an alias and you're really
No need to say it. And yes, what parent would call their kid by an alias anyway?
Fair point. It's a nice name, though. Why hide it?
In my line of work, it pays to have more than a few names. And don't go telling anyone about this. You won't like to find out what happens if you do.
Okay, take it down a notch. Besides, a threat like that's kind of tempting. Makes me want to slip up just to see what happens.
You don't think I'm serious? Fine then. Just don't say I didn't warn you.
In any case, I am sorry for prying. And for what it's worth, I hope your mom gets better soon.
If it were easy to cure, then we wouldn't even be talking about it. But I appreciate the sentiment nonetheless.
Ah, there you are, Ignatz.
Hello, Lysithea. Do you need something?
I wanted to thank you for your actions in our skirmish earlier. You blocked the enemy's approach, which allowed me to maintain my position on the battlefield. I'm very grateful.
Oh, you don't need to thank me. Protecting comrades is all part of the job when you're a knight.
At first, I thought knighthood would prove to be a task beyond your ability, but you've turned out to be surprisingly dependable. Didn't you come from a merchant family?
I sure did.
Then if I may, why have you chosen to become a knight instead of taking over the family business?
Because I'm the second son. My older brother is going to take over the business. My father wanted me to become a knight so I could help my brother that way. It was a lot to deal with, but in the end, I'm pretty happy with how it all turned out.
It's quite commendable to choose a future based on your family's wishes.
Oh, it's not so impressive.
Your family must have been ecstatic when you were knighted.
I suppose they were.
To be honest, I am envious of you.
You are?
I am. I haven't been able to do anything for my own mother and father yet. I hope to be as strong as you and do something equally wonderful for my parents one day.
You're very considerate of your parents, Lysithea. And I know how hard you work when you set your mind to something, so I'm sure you can do this too. Yes, well, if there's anything I can do to help, just let me know.
That is to say, I certainly will. Thank you.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I really should be going. The work of a knight is never done, after all.
Greetings. I can do this.
Just turn me loose already.
This war is ours to be won.
The fight starts now. They're not taking this from us.
I'll turn things around, no problem. I'm on it. I've got your back.
There's not a question of can. Leave this to me.
Shall we? I'm here to help.
Bring it down!
So this is defeat. I'm sorry.
Now die!
Right there!
Can't let you. Not a problem. End like this.
Retreat!
Not a problem.
So this is defeat. I'm sorry.
You may continue to rely on me.
Is that all we've got?
Here I raise the banner of the Empire.
Take a breath.
There's not a question of can
Either.
I'm sorry. We weren't strong enough.
Right there!
Retreat!
We won't lose, no matter what.
Right there!
I'm unstoppable.
Wow, I have a lot to learn from you.
I'm dragging the others down.
You got my back?
Let's work together.
We'll do it together. I've got you now.
We can't let it end like this. Now die!
We'll be in a good position if we can capture this stronghold.
turn.
Not a problem. Right on.
I have you.
So this is defeat. I'm sorry.
Did you all see how marvelous that was?
Typically do not show my back to the enemy. Simply needs must.
If these arms get any bigger, I'll have to start going sleeveless.
Not a problem.
We can do this if we work together.
Submit! Cannot falter.
Take a breath.
There's not a question of can.
There.
Close.
You shall pay for this. You hear?
Yeah, not bad.
This just isn't my day. I'm dragging the others down.
No one gets past me.
I will take all the strength I can get.
This'll help me break new boundaries.
I didn't think I could get any stronger.
So, this is probably a giant waste of everyone's time. I have to pull this off, no matter what.
What you think?
Right?
Oh no. Sorry for the wait. I'm excited to find out where we're going. Yes, I can't wait. It's so nice and quiet here. The weather's amazing too. I'm glad you asked me out here. Work has sort of ground to a halt recently. That's great. I wonder what life would have been like if you never showed up at the academy. Lenato taught me so much. I couldn't even read before I ended up at Castle Gaspar. I agree. It's hard to keep eye contact when you're talking to someone. I can't help but look away. Did something happen? I probably need a haircut soon, huh? That's not okay! I've been training so hard these past 2 years, but I'm still just as scrawny as ever. How's it going? Wait, for me? Thanks. I'm glad we got to spend some time together.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities. Let me know if I may be of further service.
Oh, hi.
Bernadetta, listen. I'm sorry about what happened back there.
Oh, it wasn't your fault. I'm the one who should be apologizing.
I didn't realize things could even go that bad. I'm glad we managed to get you in front of the meanest-looking guy in my company, but that didn't last long before the nerves got to you. Quickest I've ever seen someone run, let me tell you.
And then I accidentally stepped on that horse's tail, so it started going wild and totally trashed the place. It'll probably take weeks for them to clean that up. Oh, you really did it this time, Bernie.
Hey, we all make mistakes. Water under the bridge, you know?
Yeah, thanks.
That aside, though, you still want to do something about your shyness, right? I can see why this is a bigger problem than your whole staying indoors thing. Your anxieties can be quite the hurdle to overcome.
You're right. But hey, I haven't been keeping to myself at all lately. Bernie's out in the open.
Either way, now we know how things turn out when we try to force the issue. Looks like we're better off taking an incremental approach.
How's that work?
Well, we can start by having you hide nearby while I talk to someone you're afraid of. And, I don't know, if the conversation gets interesting, maybe you can come out and join in?
I'm not going to care whether it's interesting or not. It doesn't matter if they're serious or boring or the most fascinating person in the world. All I care about is that they don't scare me.
Yeah, I guess that's gonna be tough to manage on its own, huh?
Well, maybe the incremental approach won't actually be as hard as we think.
Really? How do you figure?
I mean, I did used to think you were pretty terrifying. But with all this stuff we've been doing together, I've actually gotten used to you. And now I'm not really shy around you, am I?
Not exactly flattered to hear that, but, well, I guess I'll just be glad I don't scare you anymore. Sounds like spending time with someone is the key. Which means we'll just have to toss you straight into the deep end and see if you can swim.
Ah, no, not the deep end! I hate the deep end!
Sorry, just messing with you. Anyway, here's hoping you and I can keep getting closer, Bernadetta.
Right.
You're a lifesaver, Mercedes. Could you help me tend to this soldier's wounds next?
Lady Mercedes, where would you like me to put this?
Oh, yes, just a moment, please.
You really have your hands full, Mercedes. Anything I can pitch in on?
Oh, goodness. I appreciate your offer, but I couldn't possibly ask you to take time out of your day to assist me in these tasks.
Hey, don't be like that. Anyone who's still got the legs to stand on after a battle needs to do whatever they can to help. I'm no physician, but I can at least help get some of this stuff organized.
But you only just returned from combat yourself. Aren't you exhausted?
Nah, not really. We weren't on the front lines or anything, so I'm still good to go. And I'm not buried in paperwork afterwards, unlike the others.
Well, if you insist, I guess a little help wouldn't hurt. In that case, there's a box over at the training grounds. Would you mind getting it? There should be bandages and medicine inside, so you'll be able to tell which one it is just by opening the lid.
Got it. Be right back.
Oh my, wait just a minute.
What's up?
Give me your right hand.
Okay.
I knew it. You're injured. Here, I can patch this up in a jiffy with my healing magic.
Whoa. It's all better. Thanks, Mercedes.
You need to speak up from now on if you're hurt, all right? Don't be so nonchalant about your health.
Hey, I could say the same thing about... Actually, never mind. Anyway, it should be easier to carry that box now. Thanks again, Mercedes.
No, thank you for offering to help. Oh, and take all the time you need. There's no rush.
Literally, anyone else would be more useful.
Let's get this over with.
You don't expect me to go out there and fight, do you?
Let's earn our keep. They're not...
Pardon my ineptitude. I only hope not to get it.
Prepare to be amazed. I'm right here with you.
It's Bernie's time to shine. Sure hope this goes okay.
Not a problem. I've got taking this from us.
Are you sure?
I lack the ability to help you overcome this, but I'll assist all the same.
Will you aid us?
Let's take this place down. I need somewhere to hide. Tell me somebody saw that.
This battle will make a fine stage for my debut.
Not a problem. I'm here.
Yes! I'm not afraid of you!
Take a breather.
It's Bernie's time to shine!
You know what they say about playing with fire.
what they say about playing with fire. I am lonely.
Help me! Someone! Anyone!
You got my back?
Lend me your strength.
We'll do it together! I've got you now! You know what they say about playing with fire.
Thank you so much!
We can still turn it around. Don't lose hope.
So, this is kind of bad, right?
Let's link up.
Lend me your strength.
We'll do it together. I've got you now.
That was a fluke.
I owe you one.
Pardon my ineptitude. I shall exert what meager ability I possess.
I owe you one.
Nope.
Not a problem. I'm here.
Oh, use. We can't gain any ground. We're done for. The rest is up to you.
Yeah.
Right on.
This is futile. This must be fate. My tears never cease.
Are you
Pardon my ineptitude. I shall exert.
Not a problem.
sure?
Looks like we got a live one. Time to get in there and fight.
Sorry.
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
I can't believe that worked.
The curtain falls.
No worries, we've got this.
Just have me fight until there's nothing left.
No one's gonna call me Bernie Bear again.
With you around, what purpose could I possibly serve?
The finale!
It's not over.
I don't know how we held them off, but we did.
Even a mule will eventually reach its destination.
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Indeed.
Oh!
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities. Let me know if I may be of further service.
Time to get serious.
All troops, withdraw! We must live to fight another day!
Prepare to be amazed. Go for it.
They must learn who they're up against.
Please, excuse me. We must do something.
Take this! I could use your help here. I'm a little short-handed. For the love of... Out of the way! Not yet! Give it up! I got this! No, not yet! I can still fight! Give it up!
Nothing to it.
Watch this!
Let's get this operation in.
Yes.
How can I face my comrades after this?
How does that please you?
There's still more I can do.
Position secured. You've already lost. I will end you.
Yeah, right.
I will crush all obstacles in my way.
A leader has to have a good head on their shoulders, no matter what they're in charge of.
Of course I succeeded.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against.
Prepare to be a...
I'll fight too.
You'll have to take things from here.
Did I meet your expectations? I'll try! I'm so sorry! Dorte! Be with the goddess!
Hurry up and help me, you fools! Here I go. No!
I hope I don't hold you back. Please, excuse me. Is this okay?
Fight is mine. You're not half bad. Hey!
There's still more I can do.
Now!
Not
Is there no one who can save me?
I got this.
Hey! Now you've done it!
You can't just leave me for dead!
I'll give it a
Take no
try.
pleasure.
Prepare to be amazed. Go for it.
In this fight,
Neither will you. I will end you!
Let's do this! Take this!
You are all pebbles by the wayside of Emperor Edelgard von Prospect.
You defeated that minute all by yourself? That's impressive.
that's tough to take.
Let's do this! It's no use. We can't gain any ground.
All right, what's next?
Is this a... I'll fight.
I simply cannot thank you enough.
We're going to lose if this keeps up.
Stay back!
I'll take over. Stand aside. Unfurl the flag.
Nice hit.
Stand aside. You've already lost. I will end you.
You'll pay. No regrets.
That was close. Where's another life when you need it?
I want to grow even more.
What are your thoughts?
I hear that, yes.
Our recent battles have won nearly all of the kingdom's central and western lords to our side. Those who chose not to bend the knee are making their last stand in that castle.
They are weary men, unable to keep pace with the times. And now we can be rid of them all in but a single stroke. They had plenty of chances to surrender, and chose not to avail themselves thus. Show no mercy. If they wish to cling to the past, let them die in its embrace.
I wish they'd consider all the poor souls they're forcing to perish along with them.
Sure, but I fully understand why they'd want to hole up in a castle. That's my go-to move.
They are beneath a siege, not holed up. The difference is unequivocal.
Sorry, what?
Unequivocal. It is a new word I have been learning. Its meaning is clear and unambiguous, yes?
Again, what? Look, the way I see it, we just need to bust through the gates and pummel the stuffing out of them.
It unfortunately is not that simple. Most of the kingdom's castles are specifically designed to withstand a siege. Our only option is to chip away at them slowly from the surrounding forts.
I agree there is no place for mercy on the battlefield. If the enemy desires a fight, we will rend them asunder and leave their bones on the midden heap.
We need to move carefully. A cornered foe is capable of anything.
I vote we play it safe. We didn't come all this way just to die so close to our goal.
That's right. There's no need to rush when victory is all but assured. It's time. All units to positions. Prepare to attack.
Send a flower to battle and watch it bloom.
This war is ours to be won.
I fight for my land of home.
I don't care much for battle.
As we thought, they've made Baron Dominic their figurehead because of his blood ties to the 10 elites. But frankly, his lineage is of no concern to me. Your orders are to breach the castle.
I'm getting stronger.
Find him and cut him down.
We will begin by eliminating the troops outside the castle. Split up and take control of those strongholds.
Yeah, right.
There is not a question. Leave this to
begin. Our teamwork has become.
Oh, if I must. If my assistance is needed, so be it.
Leave this one to me. That's my cue.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Here I go. No, they must learn who.
So, what?
Sure. Right then. Let us go to work. Shall we join hands in battle?
I am your man. I will capture this stronghold.
Do take care not to forge too far. It would be disastrous if the enemy were to seize our main base.
Here goes!
I'm bringing it down. Watch this.
Why won't you just give up already?
within the castle perimeter nicely. Now, we must find a way to...
Help! It's a bloodbath out here! Let us in, we beg you!
I can't leave those people out there to die. Open the gates!
Yes. Throw the gates wide. Let that bleeding heart get the best of you.
Leave this one to me. That's my cue.
There's not a question of can. Leave this to me.
Not a problem. I've got this.
So I'll...
No one will ravage these lands while I still draw breath. I will lay the lot of you low. Let us go.
Here goes.
I must buy as much time as I can. That is all the fight I had left in me. I pray it was enough, my brother.
Our preparations are complete. Begin the counterattack at once. So, the enemy still has warriors of spirit, do they? Good. Let us give them a fight to remember. There's not a question of can. Leave this to me.
Not a problem. I've got this. Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn.
So... what? Sure, let's try it.
They have... I'm getting better, but at what cost?
Both of our flanks. Split up and eliminate them before they cause any real trouble.
Still here. I will capture this stronghold.
I can do this.
The day has come to repay the debt my lineage owes the royal family. And should the cost be my life, so be it.
Is everything prepared? All of our hopes rest on this strategy. The enemy is targeting us with their ballista, Your Majesty. We must respond. Enough!
Not a problem.
There's no escape. Goddess above, I beg you to watch over the people of Hordes.
This stronghold will fall!
Bring it down!
I can do this! We need to eliminate the other ballista before this thing really gets out of hand.
I'll take a...
Leave this one to me.
Not over.
main base is taking a beating. We must be more careful.
To kill is to grow stronger.
Take a breath.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against.
There's not a question of can. Leave this to me.
Either.
Main base is about to fall. Return and defend it at once. I am your...
Not a problem.
Poor man.
It always ends this way for villains who try to harm Her Majesty. No one is matching us.
Victory will be ours! This is war!
War feeds my body and mind.
No, not yet!
This stronghold will fall! I'll take over.
So... sure, let's try it.
There's not a question of can. Look forward, march!
Over.
I never wanted this bloodshed, but now there is no stopping it.
This is on you!
This...
There's not a question of can. Leave this to me.
It's not...
I'll fight to the last! This is on you!
Not yet! For the love of...
My turn.
I will do this!
breather.
There's not a question of can. Only a matter of whip. Leave this to me.
Leave this one to me. That's my...
Let's do this!
Watch this!
Very well. We've underestimated our foes. Send word to Duke Ivan and Count Karen and have them send reinforcements.
Not yet. I can see.
There's not a question of can. Leave this to me.
So, what? Sure, let's try it.
Not a problem.
Slay those messengers. We cannot permit them to summon reinforcements.
You like that? Deploy the reserves. Don't let those messengers slip through. I've got this.
My turn?
I am you.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against.
Or man.
Let's do
Oh, if I must. Leave.
I am with you.
with me.
No one is matching us.
Victory will be ours.
This is war.
Here goes.
There's not a question of can. My will is theirs.
Every messenger must be silenced. This is the way it balanced.
This is on you!
A noble does not know the meaning of the word surrender.
I'll take over. Take a breather.
Show yourself, Baron Dominic. Surrender, and I will spare your life.
Here it comes! Take this! You're done!
My life means nothing if I must spend the rest of it facing my people in shame. I will not abandon them in their time of need. I will not suffer you to lay a hand on my brother.
Here I go. No mistakes. Everyone, to me.
So, I'll back you up.
Leave this one to me. That's my cue.
Oh, if I must. Leave this to me.
There's not a question of can. Leave this to me.
Not...
Well, I'm certainly glad we won't have to deal with those reinforcements.
According to our intelligence, there is a secret passage in the area that can help us gain the upper hand. Excellent. This should catch the enemy off guard. Now, let us see where it leads.
I knew someone would reveal that passage. No, this is as far as you go. I'm not afraid to fight. I'm doing this for all the people I care about.
She wields a hero's relic. If we strip her of it, it could serve us well in the future.
I told you not to put yourself in danger, Annette.
I promise to defend this castle, and I will, no matter who I have to face. Here it comes! Out of the way! You're done!
Watch this!
I'll take over.
Annette, no! Look what they've done to you!
You came for me, Father? I'm so happy.
I'll never let you come to harm again. Here, this way. You must hurry to safety.
My turn.
Leave this one to me. Looks like you could use some help.
Oh, if my assistance is needed.
Uncharitable. Forgive me, Your Majesty. May your reign be long and glorious.
Alas, poor Gustav. And now I, too, go to battle for the last time.
Leave this one to me. That's my cue.
So, what should I be doing? Sure, let's...
Oh, if I must. Leave this to me.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against.
Not a problem. I've got...
Though our fates may be sealed, we will fight to the very last.
Such ruthless resistance. Seize the remaining strongholds, and let us nip this problem in the bud once and for all.
I can do this! Seize every last enemy position. Brook no resistance.
I'll fight to the last! This is on you!
For my house and my liege. You'll have to do better than that to best a warrior of Fargus.
I'm bringing it down.
It's just Baron Dominic left to deal with. Let's end this thing and go home already.
I can do this! For a better tomorrow! Once I'm on stage, I won't leave until I've seen my performance through.
Lady Edelgard will be most pleased with your fine work this day.
Enough! I'll fight to the last! This is on you!
Well fought, everyone. This will deal a crushing blow to the kingdom. Our campaign is not over, but for now, we celebrate.
And so I reach my end. Pray forgive me my weakness, Your Majesty. Live, my little niece, for the both of us.
They deified him for being the descendant of a hero. And in return, he got a life he could never control, and a death he could never ordain.
Yet surely the man was happy to die for his people. He must have felt as though he had fulfilled his set purpose in life.
That notion alone should tell you how warped the world has become. Still, right and wrong are spoils to be handed out by the victor of this war.
Well said, Your Majesty. We must prevail if we are to change the world. This war is only the first step.
I get it now.
I beg your pardon.
Everything's finally clicked for me. I understand what we're really up against here.
Oh?
I told you before, I don't always get where you're coming from. Still, you trusted me, and that was enough. But what you said just then, it made me realize we're not fighting the church or the kingdom. I mean, we are, of course. But what we're really up against is the world itself. And even if we win, there's no guarantee we'll leave Fódlan better than we found it. All we can do is try our best and hope it works out. Pretty hard to wrap your brain around, honestly. I can't even begin to fathom how you can grapple with something that heavy.
Once again, you managed to find a most surprising nugget of philosophy.
I knew you'd understand. Even if I can't point to the reason why I felt that way. But I'm glad to hear you say it. Thank you.
Yeah, not bad.
I must outwit even death.
I'll use this strength to perform mighty deeds.
Cheers means so much more when I'm on stage. Maybe it's better this way.
What a fascinating power.
This power will serve me in the times to come.
Imperial soldiers, the lands of Brennius now belong to us. As you know, Brennius shares a border with Byleth territory. The enemy's stronghold of Ferdiad is but a stone's throw away. At long last, we approach the final push of this campaign. Stay vigilant, but be not afraid. We shall wield our weapons as one, claim our victory, and unite all of Fódlan under our flag!
Blythed land at last. The kingdom will be more desperate than ever now.
As they should be. We have stripped away nearly half of their territory at this point. But we still have the remaining houses to contend with. Karen, Galatea, Fraldarius, and Gautier are all unshakably faithful to the crown. They would tear us to pieces had they the chance. Certainly not my idea of a fun afternoon.
Still, we have no choice but to face them unless they decide to stop harboring the Archbishop.
Do you think that's even a possibility? The people of the kingdom are quite devout after all.
I highly doubt it. So let them huddle together like the cornered rats they are and...
Huh? What's going on?
Urgent news, my lord. Massive revolts have broken out in Hrim and Ordelia territory.
What? Did you say Hrim?
Where's Hrim again?
The eastern edge of the Empire. north of Ire along the Aramid River. And Ordelia land is across the bank in Alliance territory. It's also where Lysithea is from. And as far as I know, her parents are still there.
Unrest in both the Empire and the Alliance? This can't be a coincidence.
So, those who slither in the dark have finally made their move.
This is it. This is our chance to figure out who or what those people really are.